Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.
Hello there, mathletes. Hello there, grade 9 students. Mabuhay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. So, nandito na tayo sa lesson 2 ng ating grade 9 math. So, for today's video, ang pag-uusapan naman natin ay solving quadratic equations by factoring. Okay, so again, solving quadratic equations by factoring. Okay, so we have different types ng factoring na pinag-aralan natin when you were in grade 8. So, kung hindi kayo masyadong familiar dun sa factoring polynomials, pwede nyo balikan yung lesson natin nandoon sa playlist dito lang sa aking YouTube channel. Visit nyo lang yung playlist, mutahan nyo yung playlist ng Math 8. Makikita nyo yung different ways ng pag-factor ng polynomials. Okay, so meron tayong iba't ibang types ng pag-factor. Okay, yung una, yung tinatawag nating greatest common factor or greatest common monomial factor. Pangalawa, we have difference of two squares. Pangatlo, we have perfect square trinomial. Pang-apat, we have trinomial in the form of x squared plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. And then, panglima, we have trinomial in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Okay, so sa video na to, pag-uusapan natin una yung ating greatest common monomial factor. Okay, greatest common monomial factor. Greatest common factor. Okay, so paano nga ba yan? So let's have an example. Dito, isasolve na natin yung quadratic. Okay. So, example number 1, we have x squared minus 4x, which is equal to 0. Okay. So, paano naman to? So, nakita ninyo na ang greatest common factor nila ay x. So, paano naging x yung greatest common factor? Kasi yung both terms, ayan, yung both terms nila may x. And yung least na x nung terms ay yung x lang. Okay, ito naman ay may 1 lang, ito naman ay 4. So that means wala silang coefficient or numerical coefficient na GCF. So ang ilalagay lang natin ay x. Then afterwards, i-divide natin each term kay x. So we have x squared divided by x is simply x. Negative 4x divided by x is simply negative 4. Which is equal to 0. Okay. Then afterwards, since factored form na siya, i-equate lang natin both factor by 0. So, paano natin i-equate both factor by 0? So, we have x is equal to 0, and then x minus 4 is also equal to 0. Okay. Since x is equal to 0, wala nang kasama yung x, that means ito na yung ating x sub 1, yung first value ng x. How about this one? X minus 4 equals 0. So, isolate lang natin si variable. So, we have x. Lipat natin si negative 4. It will become positive 4. So, this is our x sub 2. So, this is our x sub 2. That's it. So, yun yung sagot natin. Yun yung dalawang solution ng quadratic equation na to. So, para malaman natin kung tama ba yung sagot natin, try muna natin i-substitute kahit ito sa number 1 lang. So, we have, since x sub 1 is equal to 0, papalitin lang natin dito lahat ng x ng 0. So, we have 0 squared minus 4 times 0 equals 0. 0 squared is 0, minus 4 times 0 is 0, which is equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is 0, 0, check. How about this one? So, we have 4. So, 4 squared minus 4 times 4 is equal to 0. 4 squared is 16. Negative 4 times 4 is negative 16, which is equal to 0. 16 minus 16 is 0, which is equal to 0. That's it. So, tama yung sagot natin. Okay, para mas maintindihan nyo, let's have another example. So, in example number 2, we have 4x squared minus 6x, which is equal to 0. 4x squared minus 6x, which is equal to 0. So, nakita ninyo, unahin natin muna yung numbers or yung ating coefficient. Ano yung greatest common factor nila? So, pareha silang divisible by 2. Okay. Then, afterwards, yung x. So, yung variable natin, x squared and then x. Yung least natin ay x. So, ilalagay natin dito ay x. And then, divide natin both by 2x. So, 4x squared divided by 2x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. Minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then, x divided by x is 1. So, we don't need to write 1 anymore. So, we have 0. Then, afterwards, i-equate natin yung both factor into 0. So, we have 2x equals 0. And then 2x minus 3 equals 0. Okay. Divide both sides by 2 para makancel yung 2. So we have x is we have x. Purihin natin. So we have x. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So, yun yung una natin. Yan yung x sub 1 natin. So, x sub 2 naman, we have, isolate natin si x. So, ililipat natin si negative 3. It will become positive 3. 2x is equal to positive 3. Divide both sides by 2. Cancel na yon. So, x is equal to 3 over 2. Okay. So, sa video naman na to, pag-uusapan natin yung solving quadratic equations by factoring using the difference of two squares. So, difference of two squares naman tayo. So, paano naman yun? Ang rule natin sa difference of two squares, dapat perfect square si first term, perfect square si second term or yung last term natin, and then dapat meron siyang minus sign. Halimbawa, minus 9, which is equal to 0. So, perfect square x squared natin, definitely kasi raised to 2, minus sign din siya, so difference siya. 9 is also perfect square kung saan ang square root niya ay 3. So that means it is in the form of difference of two squares. So kapag ganun daw, case, so gala tayo ng dalawang parentheses dito, kunin natin yung square root ng first term, square root ng x squared is x, square root of 9 is 3. And then, it is in a form of plus, minus. So, ganun lang daw siya kasimple. Then, after getting the factor, equate natin both factor into 0. So, we have x plus 3 equals 0. X minus 3 is also equal to 0. Then, afterwards, isolate natin yung variable. So, we have x equals, instead of positive 3, magiging negative 3. So, this is our x sub 1. Ito naman ay x equals, instead of negative 3, magiging positive 3 na siya. So, this is our x sub 2. Okay. So, let us have more examples. Another examples on difference of two squares. So, let's say for example, in number 2, we have 4x squared minus 25, which is equal to 0. Okay, so napansin nyo, perfect square naman si 4, tama. Perfect square din si x. And then perfect square din si 25. And they also have minus sign. So that means, it is in a form of difference of two squares. So ang rule lang natin, kunin lang natin yung square root ng both. So yung square root ng 4 is 2. Square root ng x squared is x. Square root ng 25 is 5. And then, plus minus. And then, equate lang na natin both by 0, yung both factor. So, we have 2x plus 5, which is equal to 0. and then 2x minus 5, which is also equal to 0. Okay, isolate natin yung variable. So we have 2x equals positive 5 magiging negative 5. Dividing both sides by 2 para makancel si 2. X is equal to negative 5 over 2. Dito naman sa isa, so yung x sub 1 na natin yun. Dito naman sa isa, we have negative 5. Isolate lang natin yung 2x. So we have 2x equals, instead the negative 5, it will become positive 5. Dividing both sides by 2 para makancel na yung 2 natin. So we have x is equal to 5 over 2. Okay, yun yung difference of two squares natin. Okay, so in this video naman, pag-uusapan natin yung solving quadratic equations by factoring the trinomial in the form of x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So we have x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So, ibig sabihin, leading coefficient lang natin ay 1. Masin nyo dito, 1 lang. Wala siyang kasamang ibang number aside kay 1. So, ito any number to, and yung c is also any number. So, paano natin isosolve yung mga ganitong problems? Okay, let's have an example. So, example number 1, we have x squared plus 5x plus 6, which is equal to 0. Okay, so ang rule natin dito, ang step natin dito ay titignan nyo agad yung dulo. Since wala naman itong kasamang number, tignan nyo siya agad yung last term natin. Okay, ngayon, ang gagawin ninyo ay iisip kayo ng dalawang number na pag pinag-multiply natin, ang sagot ay 6. And then, kapag pinag-add naman natin, ang sagot ay 5. Again, pag pinag-multiply ay 5. So, ang gagawin lang natin, ililista lang natin lahat ng factors. So, pwede siyang 1 times 6. Pwede siyang 2 times 3. Okay. So, alin dyan yung magbibigay ng sagot na 5 pag pinag-add? 1 plus 6 is 7, and then 2 plus 3 is 5. So, that means, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, ito yung factors, dalawang factors na gagamitin natin, 2 and 3. So, ang gagawin lang natin, x dito, plus 2, plus 3, which is equal to 0. Okay. And then afterwards, ang gagawin lang natin ay equate lang natin both factor by 0. So we have, yung una natin ay x plus 2, which is equal to 0, and then x plus 3, which is also equal to 0. Okay, then isolate lang natin yung variable. So we have x, instead na positive 2, magiging negative 2 na siya. So this is our x sub 1. Ito naman, instead of positive 3, magiging negative 3 na siya. So, we have negative 3. This is our x sub 2. Ayan. So, ito yung solution ng quadratic equations na example. Okay. Another example, para mas maintindihan ninyo. Example number 2. In example number 2, we have x squared plus 8m plus 12, which is equal to 0. Okay. Again, titingnan lang natin yung 12. Isip tayo ng dalawang number na kapag pinag-multiply natin, ang sagot ay 12. Kapag pinag-add natin, ang sagot ay 8. So, napansin natin na ang 2 times 6, ang 2 times 6 is 12. And aside from that, 2 plus 6, gamitin natin ay 2 and 6. So, the same process, lagay lang natin dito ay x, and then ilagay natin yung positive 2, and then positive 6, which is equal to 0. Then afterwards, equate lang natin both factor by 0. So, we have x plus 2, which is equal to 0, x plus 6, which is also equal to 0. And then, isolate lang natin yung x. So, instead of positive 2, magiging negative 2 na siya. So, eto na yung x sub 1 natin. Ito naman, instead of positive 6, magiging negative 6 na siya. So, x equal to negative 6. So, ito na yung x sub 2 natin. So, yun yung process natin ng pag-solve ng quadratic equations by factoring in a form of the trinomial x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so sa video naman natin na to, we are going to use factoring in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So, mapapansin ninyo, meron na siyang kasama number aside kay 1. So, we are going to solve the quadratic equations in this form by factoring. So, dapat ma-factor muna natin yan. So, para mas maintindihan nyo yung maigi kung paano ba tayo nagpa-factor in this form, magkaroon tayo ng dalawang example. Like, dalawa lang. So, example number 1, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 14 equals 0. Okay, so again, pinagkaiba nito dun sa unang example natin ng trinomial, meron na siyang kasamang number aside kay 1. So dito, meron na siyang kasamang 2. Ayan, meron na siyang kasamang 2. Sa example 1, paano natin i-factor ito? So tuturuan ko kayo ng technique kung paano nyo ito madaling ma-factor. Sa una yung gagawin, tignan nyo ito. Tignan nyo yung last, tsaka nyo i-multiply. So, we have 2 times negative 14, that will give us negative 28. Okay. Then afterwards, isip ka ng factor ni negative 28 na kapag pinag-add natin, ang sagot ay positive 3. So, ano-ano ba yung factor ni negative 28? So, na pwedeng positive 3. So, una, pwede tayong mag-isip na negative 7, and then, plus 4, negative 7 plus 4, so times 4, negative 7 times 4 is negative 28, negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. Since we are looking for positive 3, ito, ang hinahanap natin ay positive 3. That means, hindi yan yung sagot. So, try natin baliktarin ngayon yung symbol, ay yung sign. So, let us use negative 4 plus 7. Negative 4 plus 7 is equal to positive 3. So, that case, ito yung dalawang gagamitin natin. Factor. Again, ang tuturo ko sa inyo, technique kung paano ma-factor to ng mas mabilis. So, una natin gagawin ay x. So, minus 4, kasi negative 4, plus 7. Okay. Then, afterwards, kukunin natin yung unang part na yon, gagawin natin denominator nila. Ayan. Again, denominator nila. Then, isi-simplify natin. Simplify natin siya dito. So, we have negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2, x minus 2. I forgot to put 0. And then, yung x plus 7 over 2, itong 2 na to, ilalagay lang natin doon. So, it will become 2x plus 7. Ayan. So, eto na yung dalawang factor niya. Since na-factor na natin siya, let us now equate both factors by 0. So, we have x minus 2 equals 0. 2x plus 7 equals 0. So, isolate lang natin si x. Instead of negative 2, magiging positive 2. So, we have x equals positive 2. Dito naman ay 2x equals positive 7, magiging negative 7. So, yung x sub 1 natin is automatically equal to 2. And then, yung x sub 2 natin, divide both sides by 2 lang. So, x is equal to negative 7 over 2. So, ito yung ating x sub 2. Okay, so para mas maintindihan nyo, let's have another example. So, dito sa example na to, ang given naman natin ay 4x squared plus 27x minus 7 equals 0. So, una natin gagawin, multiply natin ito at saka ito. So, we have 4 times negative 7, negative 28. Then afterwards, isip tayo yung dalawang number na kapag pinag-multiply natin ay negative 28 at pag pinag-add natin ay 27. So definitely that's 28 times negative 1 or negative 28 times 1. So pag pinag-add naman natin yan, let's say for example, naglagay tayo ng addition symbol, i-add naman natin yung dalawa na yan. So, dapat ang magiging sagot ay 27. 28 plus negative 1 is 27. Negative 28 plus 1 is negative 27. So, that means ito yung 27, ito yung dalawang gagamitin natin. So, after that, after natin gawin yan, of course, ang gagawin natin ay x, another x here. So, we have positive yung 28, so plus 28. Negative yung 1, so negative 1. Hindi pa doon nagtatapos. So, ang gagawin natin, tingnan nyo yung negative 4. Ngayon, gagawin natin siyang denominator nung dalawa. Okay. And then, simplify lang natin. X, 28 divided by 4 is 7. And then, ilalagay lang natin ito ulit doon. So, it will become 4x minus 1. Which is equal to 0. And then afterwards, equate lang natin both factor into 0. So we have x plus 7. Ano natin lagyan yan? So x plus 7 equals 0. And then 4x minus 1 is also equal to 0. So, isolate si x. So, we have x equals negative 7. That's our x sub 1. So, dito naman, 4x, lipat natin si negative 1, magiging positive 1. Divide natin both sides by 4 para makancel si 4. So, x sub 2 is equal to 1/4. Okay, so I hope you learned something on our video for today. And of course, do not forget to subscribe on my channel and hit the notification bell para update kayo sa mga latest upload natin. And do not forget to share this video, like this video, and comment your question or suggestion regarding this video para mas ma-improve pa natin. Thank you for watching.